That's What I Know, I think really did stem from uh, the 2020 and just kind of what everybody was thinking and talking about. And I remember I was coming out here to write. I had just passed the Grand Ole Opry House on Briley Parkway, and I thought, what I know is, I don't, because I think I was listening to the news or something, and it was just all of a sudden I thought, I don't even understand what they're talking about right now. I don't even get it. I thought, but what I know is nothing tastes better than my grandma's fried chicken. And I thought, wait a minute, what if that was the thing? Like, what if it's like, we don't know anything, but there are certain things that you do know down deep in your heart that you know that is yours, that you know for sure. Um, and I came out and told him, and it just, there were so many things because we were both just like, whoa, like we could just
Such a
pull.
strange time we're in,
Yeah,
where you've got a set of people who believe these strong life beliefs, and to them, anybody who feels differently is wrong. And this is what I know. And there's this whole other group of people over here who feel the exact opposite about a certain things, and that's
yeah,
what they know, and anybody else is wrong. And it's
yeah.
like that's just so bizarre and so not human.
No,
We're not supposed to be like that.
no.
We're supposed to be accepting of everything around us, and it's okay to
Yeah.
feel differently. That's what makes us human
Just
beings.
because we feel differently doesn't mean we have to hate. And I think that's
No.
the thing is that, yeah, I've got different opinions from people, but it doesn't mean I hate them. And I think that's.
We've got way more in common than we do
Exactly,
different.
exactly. And I
Differences, and
think that's really what we were trying to drive home with this particular song. And we had finished it, and we'd done a demo on it where we were just kind of just working at it, and Moose was like, "Man, this is really good." And he said, "I think I could add a couple of things to this, and we really might have something here." And I was like, "Yeah." And he said, "Do you have anybody that you like to use for background vocals?" And I was like, "I mean, no, not really. Like, whatever you think." And he's like, "Well, what about Vince?" And I'm like, "Okay, start at the bottom of the barrel, why don't you?" I was like, "Really? Okay." And within like a day, he
yeah,
calls back and he's like, "Hey, Vince wants to do that." I was like,
yeah.
"What?"
I'll text him. He's not a texter, and so he'll usually call you right back. He just doesn't like to text, and so we were here,
Mm-hmm.
and my wife Jamie said, "Hey, Vince is on the phone," and so I said, "Okay," and so I asked him if he would sing on this, and he said, "Oh, I love that girl, absolutely, she's something, and be glad to do it." So I just sent him the track, and he sang on it, but it's funny
Yeah.
when I came back in here, you said. You realize Vince Gill just called you?
Yeah, I was just like, yeah.
No,
I
he's
mean,
the
really
most down
though.
to earth. He's the sweetest guy in the world. He's the epitome of what I hope to be. I'll never
Right.
have the kind of success that he's had or whatever, but he's still the most humble, giving person. He does things for people all the time that he doesn't even take credit for. He's
Mm-hmm.
just a really sweet human being, and he thinks the world of you. So his vocal shines with yours on
It,
this.
it really does, and it was so cool to have him as part of this because I think as a closer of this album and of all the things that I've learned and all the things that I've wanted to share with people, I feel like this is such a good way to say, and that's what I know. And here's, you just heard it. There it all is. That's me in a nutshell. If you really want to know me, here it is. And I'm so glad that we were able to close it out with that and with that sentiment of, you know, let's just love each other and let's just figure this out because I think we're all if the last year or so has taught all of us anything, it's that life's too short for us to be mad and to be angry all the time. It's not worth it. There's so much more to life than that, and so I'm really happy that we could close everything out with that.